from the National Capital Region, where almost after 3 weeks post a Snapdeal executive Dipti Sarna was abducted in Delhi. Another woman has gone missing in the National Capital Region under mysterious circumstances. The woman in question is identified as Shipra Malik. She's a fashion designer by profession and a resident of Noida. Shipra left her home on Monday afternoon with an intention to drive to Chandni Chowk. 4 hours later, her car was found abandoned near her residence in Sector 37 of Noida. The window on the driver's seat was rolled down and the car keys were found lying near the brake pedal. According to call reports, her last call was traced near Lajpat Nagar and she had dialed the police. Shipra Malik is a resident of Noida and runs a boutique. She is married to a local builder. Her husband filed a missing complaint with the police, who are now investigating the matter.
ट्वेंटी को 1 बजे मेरी ब्रह्मपुत्रा में बात हुई थी उससे और चांदनी चौक जा रही थी। बस फिर वो उधर से ही निकल गई और 5 बजे के आसपास गाड़ी मेरे भाई ने देखी यहाँ खड़ी विजयंत एन्क्लेव के पास। मैंने 2:30-3 बजे के आसपास फ़ोन किया था उसे, तो फिर ढूंढना जब शुरू किया तो पता चला कि तब भी फ़ोन स्विच ऑफ है। जो उनके बड़े भाई हैं मिस्टर गुलशन तनेजा, वो लाजपत नगर में रहते हैं और इसकी लास्ट कॉल भी लाजपत नगर में ट्रेस हुई थी। तो इसके अलावा तो मुझे कोई ऐसा कनेक्शन लगता नहीं और हमारा किसी से ऐसा कोई डिस्प्यूट नहीं है।
हमने अपनी गाड़ी विजयंत एन्क्लेव के सामने मेरे बेटे ने देखी कि खड़ी हुई है और शीशा भी खुला हुआ था, उसकी चाबी जो है फुटमैट पे टली हुई थी। तो फिर हमको लगा कि जब वो घर नहीं पहुंची, कहीं नहीं गई, तो समथिंग इज़ रॉन्ग। तो हम लोगों ने कोशिश करनी शुरू की, पुलिस को कंप्लेंट करी और 100 नंबर पे भी कॉल किया था। हमें रात को ये बात पता चली कि उसने 2:56 पे 100 नंबर पे कोशिश की और वो कॉल काट दी गई, उस पर कोई बात नहीं हो पाई है और उसके बाद से लगातार उसका फ़ोन स्विच ऑफ आ रहा है।
एक महिला सेक्टर 37 में रहती है, कल 1:18-17 के आसपास नोएडा से निकली थी और वो दिल्ली जा रही थी। उनका लास्ट जो लोकेशन है वो लाजपत नगर नई दिल्ली का मिला है और वहीं से उन्होंने 100 नंबर कॉल की थी दिल्ली कंट्रोल रूम को। उसके बाद कोई उनकी लोकेशन नहीं है। उनके लिए गुमशुदगी दर्ज कर ली गई है। उनके जो परिवार के लोग हैं जो भी लिख के दे रहे हैं वो लिख के इसमें पुलिस सघनता से जांच कर रही है और उनकी तलाश की जा रही है। ये बुटीक चलाती थी, सेक्टर 37 में रहती थी और इनका चांदनी चौक में बुटीक था।
Till about 48 hours ago, this locality of Noida was just like any other normal locality. Unfortunately, things have changed drastically ever since. As you can see behind me is the residence of 29-year-old Shipra Malik, a fashion designer who went missing under mysterious circumstances. As we speak, the distressed relatives are recounting details of the final day over and over again. The police is here, the STF has also joined in. However, all of these efforts on one side, the question about the safety of women professionals in the National Capital Region raising its ugly head once again. With camera person Sanjeev Kumar in Noida, Jugal Purohit reporting for India Today.
Meanwhile, just weeks ago, the abduction of Snapdeal employee Dipti Sarna near Delhi by a stalker shocked the capital. That latest case of a fashion designer, Shipra Malik, going missing has further raised questions on women's security. I want to connect to Jugal, who's joining us for more. Jugal, any leads now on the investigation?
Absolutely. In fact, even if they have, they're not obviously going to share it with us, at least at this point in time. What we are aware of is that just a short while back, along with the local police, the Uttar Pradesh Special Task Force is also now a part of the investigation. They've already begun their work. We are expecting some senior police officials also to pay a visit to the house. What I can tell you is that, of course, Shipra's husband, her child, her in-laws, they're all here, and importantly her own parents are also here. I just met her father a few minutes ago. All of the family members are camping here, friends and relatives, all of them are here. The police, as I said, is expected in a few minutes. What I did understand, and this is from the final minutes of Shipra's presence that we now know of, is that not only did she make that call to the police helpline, which was cut abruptly at 2:56 p.m. on Monday. But also, interestingly, the car that she was driving, the car that she left in, was found perfectly well parked in a very secluded spot, very close to her residence. There was no sign of any struggle, according to the relatives who I spoke to. They also said that the window of the passenger seat in the front was half open, and the reason for that was only because the air conditioning wasn't working, and that's the way it would normally be even when she would drive. So the last known position of her, of course, is being reported from Lajpat Nagar in Delhi, but where the car was found, there are no signs of struggle whatsoever. And the husband has just told us that that's the area, Lajpat Nagar is the area where her brother also used to reside. So just why was she there? Why was that call abruptly cut? Why was her car parked so close to her residence in Noida, which is, if not more, at least 15 kilometers away from Lajpat Nagar? Many questions are still there in this case which simply do not add up. They do not make it a conclusively comprehensive kidnapping case. There has not been even a single call or communication for ransom more than almost 48 hours later. So there are many questions which simply don't add up, and they do not make this particular case a typical kidnapping case as we've seen till now. But of course, there is a lot that remains to be seen from here on, and the more what is more important is that the initial complaint, which was filed as a missing complaint, now of course, as we near the 48th hour, will automatically turn into a kidnapping complaint, whether or not there is a ransom call. So this is what is happening out here. As I said, all the relatives camping in this residence. The police is also expected, and the UPSTF, along with the local police, has already joined the probe. Back to you.
Jugal, would you also give us what is the what are you getting in on the pace of investigations now?
Well, of course, the investigation began. According to the family members, they are, at least for now, telling us that they are very satisfied in the manner and the pace of the investigation in this particular case by the UP police. And of course, as I said, the STF is also now a part of this team which is probing it. The reason why I say that the police was onto the job from the word go in this case is because that evening when the complaint was registered, the family wasn't aware of her call records. That evening itself, the police, by going through her phone number and checking the data with the telecom company, could inform the family that she had actually made an attempt to call or to contact the police on 100. That's the police helpline number, universal number, or rather pan-national number, of course. So that tells you that the probe has already begun. The conversion that you were speaking about from it being a missing complaint to a kidnapping case is an automatic procedure which happens, as I understand. And now, as I said, with the 48th hour coming very, very close. Remember, on Monday afternoon at 2:56 p.m. was the last call attempt by Shipra from her mobile phone, as we understand. So with that time having lapsed, it will automatically convert, but it doesn't necessarily imply that it's only now that the police will get into the act, because there are signs which tell us that the police was already onto the job, and they did actually manage to reveal a very important point to the family on Monday night itself. Back to you.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Jugal. We're going to try and get more details on that story. Well, sketchy details right now on where exactly could be Shipra Malik. The pace of investigation reveals that she has been missing right now since the 29th of February. We have Satish Kataria, Shipra's father, live with us. Mr. Kataria, appreciate you joining us at this time of duress. We hope that the police finds your daughter very soon, sir. Is there anyone that you suspect? What do you fear? कटारिया जी, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ, बिल्कुल आ रही है आपकी आवाज
जी। कटारिया जी, इस वक्त हमारे से बात करने का बहुत शुक्रिया। हमें पता है कि आप कितने वरीड होंगे, कितने आप बहुत वरीड होंगे। आप हमें बता सकते हैं कटारिया जी कि अभी आप किसी को दोषी मानते हैं? आपकी क्या प्रतिक्रिया है कि आपकी बेटी कहाँ होगी अभी?
ये इस बारे में मैं कुछ नहीं बता सकता, क्योंकि मुझे इस बारे में कोई पता नहीं है। लेकिन पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रही है, वो लगी हुई है। अभी हमारी भी इंक्वायरी चल रही है, डिटेल चेक कर रहे हैं वो।
जहाँ तक आपकी बात है, जो शिप्रा के हस्बैंड है, उन्होंने बोला था कि जब उनसे शिप्रा की लास्ट बातचीत हुई थी तो शिप्रा ने उन्हें बताया था कि वो आपसे बात कर रही हैं। जब आपसे बात हुई थी उनकी, तो आपकी क्या बातचीत हुई थी?
तो मेरी बस उनसे मैंने कोई डॉक्यूमेंट पूछना था, तो मैंने कहा बेटा वो कल मेरे पास तो है नहीं पापा, मैं शाम को आऊँगी तो मम्मी से मिलने, तो फिर मिलती हूँ आपसे।
और उसके बाद आपकी कोई बात नहीं हुई?
मेरी उसके बाद कोई बात नहीं हुई।
सतीश कटारिया जी, आपको किसी पे शक? हाँ जी,
4:30, हाँ जी
जी बोलिए बोलिए।
उसके बाद फिर 4:30 बजे मुझे चेतन मलिक दामाद का फ़ोन आया कि पापा शिप्रा आई है कि, मगर नहीं बेटा यहाँ तो नहीं है, कल गाड़ी तो सोसाइटी के बाहर खुली हुई मिली है, चाबी भी उसके अंदर पड़ी है। तो फिर हम सारे जो है टेंशन में हो गए, भाई ये क्या हुआ, मगर बिटिया कहाँ गई। तो उसके बाद फिर हम नोएडा आए, फिर हम सीधा थाने गए, तो इनकी पुलिस की इंक्वायरी और इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है।
जो पुलिस की इन्वेस्टिगेशन है, अभी आपको क्या बता रहे हैं, क्या कह रहे हैं कि क्या हो सकता है, क्या लीड्स पे वर्क कर रहे हैं?
अभी ये इसी बारे में अभी कुछ नहीं बता रहे, ना इनसे कोई कांटेक्ट हो पा रहा है। रात को मैं 2 बजे आया था थाने से, तो वहाँ उन्होंने हमें बुलाया था, हमसे सारी इंक्वायरी ली, फ़ोन डिटेल ली, फ्रेंड सर्कल, अपना सर्कल, वो सारी डिटेल अभी चल रही है इनकी।
कटारिया साहब, आपको किसी पे शक है कुछ?
अभी इसी बारे में मैं सर मैडम अभी कुछ नहीं कह सकता, ये तो वक्त बताएगा कि क्या होता है, केस कैसे खोलेगा।
जो अभी
कोई शक नहीं है किसी।
जी, अभी जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है वो कह रहे हैं कि किडनैपिंग का केस हो सकता है।
हाँ, किडनैपिंग केस हो सकता है।
पर आपकी कोई फैमिली, कोई डिस्प्यूट कुछ नहीं है?
नहीं, हमारा कोई फैमिली डिस्प्यूट नहीं है। बिटिया के ससुराल वाले बहुत अच्छे हैं और बहुत प्यार करते हैं। ऐसा कोई किसी भी तरह घर में कोई डिस्प्यूट नहीं है, किसी भी तरह का, ना कोई परेशानी है।
ना शिप्रा ने आपको कभी बताया कि उनको कोई प्रॉब्लम है, किसी से कोई थ्रेट है, कहीं से कभी ऐसा कुछ नहीं बताया?
ना ऐसा नहीं, ऐसा कोई अब नहीं।
चलिए सतीश कटारिया जी, हमसे बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद हमसे बात करने का। We had the father, Satish Kataria, Shipra's father, who says that they are waiting for the investigating officer to come and tell them exactly where the investigations lie. He also says that not once has Shipra ever told him or intimated to him the fact that she had a threat from someone or she feared anyone. He also said that he had very cordial relationship with Shipra's in-laws.
Well, the National Human Rights Commission has taken suo motu cognizance of a media report that the central government has removed customs duty waiver and also imposed excise duty on certain life-saving drugs.
पैसे वाले बाबू मेरा बजट बना दो, पैसे वाले बाबू मेरा बजट बना दो, बजट बना दो, बजट बना दो, पैसे वाले मेरा बजट तू